in a regular day in your preparation, how many hours you used to devote to studies? Any hour based target you were having in your mind?
Yes, sir. Actually, minimum 8 hours and maximum 12 hours.
Okay. On how many days, how many percentage of days you think you crossed 10 hours or 12 hours? Any average idea?
Like 60% only, sir.
Okay, so that's actually great that for 60% of the days you studied closer to 12 hours or 10 hours a day. Right now, what happens? Students think 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and in those hours also they are distracted. They are preparing, but simultaneously they are talking on call, using mobile,
Yeah.
thinking
Yes.
about cricket match, thinking about Donald Trump news, what is going to happen. So they get so much distraction that effective hours is very less. It is
Yeah.
lesser than hours.
So once we get clarity, like we fix the goal in our mind, we have to keep it there only, sir. If we let go of the goal in our mind, we get distracted. Once it is in our mind, if we want it desperately, we have to do it. Like we must be consistent. There is no other options. Actually, in August, I given HPCL interview, sir. There, they, I'm selected for the medical and all everything I completed. And after a month, I got I'm not getting selected because I was in the final merit list. I was not selected by 1 mark.
You said you watched lectures 2 times.
Yeah, yes,
Why?
sir. So actually, for first time I have to understand, and second time I so that I can write easily. If I started writing and listening at the same time, I might write more like that.
Hmm.
So
Hello everyone. In this session, we have get 2026 mechanical topper Reddy Yukesh Kumar with us. He is from Vizag, Andhra Pradesh, and he did his BTech from IIT ISM Dhanbad. And he was a student of Exergic full video course, question bank, and test series. Congratulations, Yukesh, first of all, for your
thank you,
success
sir.
at GATE. Tell us about your journey of GATE from where when you started and what went in last couple of years.
So actually, I started in GATE in 2025, but I'm not prepared that well. So I got less marks in 2025 GATE. So
Hmm.
I took from Exergic based upon my senior recommendation.
Hmm.
So at the start, I like this course because of the videos and the study material you have provided and everything. So I started it from 2025 June. So to complete all my video courses and to complete all the lectures and revision and everything. So it helped me quite a lot to cover all the syllabus. So I'm quite able to get good marks in this gate.
Hmm. 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 So, what was your process of making notes from the lectures, if you can tell?
So actually, I I listened to the video lecture 2 times like that. So to write only the necessary points. Actually, you have shortened it like for easy to understand, easy to write. So I write what you have said and what I feel important for the full notes. And from that, I shortened to short notes to get for clarity and for ease of revision.
You said you watched lectures 2 times.
Yeah, yes,
Why?
sir. So actually, for first time, I have to understand, and second time, I so that I can write easily. If I started writing and listening at the same time, I might write more like that.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Because when you watch for the first time, you think everything is important. But once you
yes, sir.
go through a lecture, then you understand,
Yeah,
ki, okay, these out of this lecture, these 3 points were highlights,
yeah,
were important from where question can be asked. Rest
yeah,
was explanation.
yes, sir.
Okay, good point. All right. So you used to revise from your short notes only, which you
Yes,
made
sir.
after your long notes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And short notes when you used to make same day when you covered the lectures.
No, sir. Actually, I was like for completing the full subject after I started doing some PYQs. Then I write short notes, sir.
All right. Means in a couple of days, in 1 or 2 days,
Yeah,
when you're able to solve PYQs of that topic, then you used to shorten the notes.
yes, sir.
Was PYQs important to solve before short notes? What was the reason?
So even in the full notes also, only some topics they will used to ask more often frequently the questions. So I solved PYQs so that for that topic I can write some more important in the short notes like that,
Hmm.
sir. Without
PYQ.
without doing the PYQs, yeah, we will write every topics in the short note also. So why
Hmm.
with doing that we can analyze and write short notes.
PYQ will help you to find out that these are not so important things. These
Yes,
things have never been asked. There are many such things which are required for explanation, right? You
yes,
cannot
sir.
jump from A to C. B needs to be explained to reach C, but
Yeah.
maybe B has never been asked in GATE, right? So
Yes, sir.
in your short notes, you may not include that. It depends upon what you want to include, right? But short
Yes.
notes needs to be concise because they are used for revision. So what was your revision strategy? How frequently you used to revise from short
So
notes?
of all the short notes I used to revise twice a week, sir. Twice a week
Why?
and solve the problems.
Okay. Since you passed out from the college in 2025, I think, right? So you were
Yes, sir.
having entire day with you to prepare and for to full time prepare.
Yes.
So what numericals you used to solve parallel to the syllabus completion, parallel to the notes making? PYQs, so you
So
told.
yes, sir. And topic wise tests, sir. The questions in topic wise tests, I solve them every day after the short notes. After that, I solved the subject wise tests, and in the last 1 month, I given full to the FLTs, full length tests every day, and started making notes like where I make mistakes
Hmm.
and not to repeat them.
Understood. So in the exam hall, how was the experience of 3 hours? What was the strategy? What was going on in the mind this time?
Actually, this time I write it very cool, sir. I enjoy doing the sums, so
Hmm.
that for me it's better experience, sir. So no tension, nothing. Like I when I solving, I'm enjoyed like it's a game like that. So that helped me.
Yes, yes. Because if you enjoy solving questions, if you can develop this thing that you enjoy solving questions, then your journey will be very interesting. Exam
Yes,
hall
sir.
also will not be that frightening for you. So you used
Yes.
to solve technical first, aptitude first, or 1 mark, 2 marks first. Any strategy like that?
Sir, I used to solve aptitude first, sir, so that I can give remaining all the time to technical questions. So in at first I completed it in 15 minutes, like aptitude, and remaining 165 minutes I give it to technical.
Okay. And any strategy
And
of solving? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so first I solved the all 2 marks questions, sir. Like all means I will go through all the 2 mark questions, and whichever is feeling easy like that I solve that first, and after I go to 1 mark questions.
Okay. So why did you choose 2 marks first? Any specific
So
reason?
actually, there are 30 questions in that. Even if I left some 1 mark questions in the end, I can score more marks. If I started doing 1 mark question first, I'm not able to go through all the 2 mark questions.
Got it. Got it. Because just in case, although if you have practiced well, if you are a sincere aspirant, you will be able to complete the paper well before time. But
Yes,
just
sir.
in case, it helps psychologically also that, okay, half time is gone and I have solved a lot of two
Yeah.
marks. So psychologically also it feels good. In
Yes.
your preparation journey, was there any part where it was very challenging for you to continue the preparation, or it was pressure in your mind because you dropped out
Uh,
and did
uh,
full time preparation?
yes, sir. Actually, in August, I given HPCL interview, sir. There, they, I'm selected for the medical and all everything I completed. So I'm a bit relaxed. I'm watching less lectures and like that. And after a month, I got I'm not getting selected because I was in the final merit list. I was not selected by 1 mark. So in the I wasted 1 month like that studying less and like that. So in November, it's very pressure for me to complete because I left mathematics. So I did very fast.
Hmm. So when you appeared in HPCL at that time, your syllabus was not finished.
No, sir. In August, only manufacturing and theory of machines, both of
Ah,
them are finished.
right, right. So that's very important actually because I keep saying this again and again to students that you should definitely attempt PSU exams parallelly, but your chances will increase only once you have completed the gate syllabus. If
Yes,
you
sir.
will keep changing strategies, then you will not be able to properly finish syllabus. Target gate first. finish the GATE syllabus. Now you are absolutely okay. Attend any PSU exam. If you have done well, if you have prepared well, you are going to be selected. And if you are scoring good in GATE, then obviously it will have a lot more options. So that is something that definitely should students keep in mind. In your preparation of all the subjects, was there any favorite subject, Yukesh?
Uh, Machine design, sir.
Machine design. Why? Why is that?
Mm.
That's unique. I have
So,
never heard anyone say machine design as
so
favorite.
like I'm afraid of it in college. So when I started reading it here, it felt easy and interesting. Like all the real applications of mechanical, like clutches, brakes. So I find it interesting, sir.
Okay, understood. Got it. It is very important in actually machine design to have good basics of strength of materials as well, because it is like
Yes, sir.
application of strength of materials. So it is an applied subject. During your preparation, in fact, in the preparation of GATE, it is very important to stay consistent over many weeks, months, sometimes multiple years also. So, what
Yes, sir.
tips will you share with students? How to stay consistent? How to not get distracted in the preparation?
So once we get clarity, like we fix the goal in our mind, we have to keep it there only, sir. If we let go of the goal in our mind, we get distracted. Once it is in our mind, if we want it desperately, we have to do it. Like we must be consistent. There is no other options. We have to stay hard on it.
I absolutely agree with what you said, that once you have your goal in your mind, fixed in your mind, actually you will find multiple ways, innovative ways
Yeah.
to continue the preparation, to stay consistent. But there is one problem, that is social media, reels,
Yeah, yes, sir.
all the distractions that are there. So how you used to handle it? How you used to manage it with your
So
preparation?
I also used to use Instagram and YouTube, but I used
Hmm.
only for less time, sir. Not like continuously 3 hours like that. Yeah, for
Hmm.
day like 1 hour like that in social media.
Hmm.
So I have to use it, sir, because it's we are used to it for social media. It's become part of our life. So I also use, but for less time. After that, I
Hmm.
started continuously reading. And if I felt like that to watch YouTube shorts, I started to solve numericals. Like that, I keep distracted from the distractions.
Okay, okay, understood. In a day, in a regular day in your preparation, how many hours
Mm.
you used to devote to studies? Any hour-based target you were having in your mind?
Yes, sir. Actually, minimum 8 hours and maximum 12 hours.
Okay. So on how many days, how many percentage of days you think you crossed 10 hours or 12 hours? Any average idea?
Like 60% only, sir.
Okay, so that's actually great that for 60% of the days you studied closer to 12 hours or 10 hours a day. That actually
Yes,
tells how you were able to, start in June and still able to finish the syllabus and get a good rank, right? So
yes,
you
sir.
definitely have to work hard if you want to do it in less than 1 year on a daily basis on
Yeah,
60-70% days, 10, 11, 12 hours he studied. So that is also one interesting thing that you should learn from his experience, that yes, it is possible to crack gate in less than 1 year, but you have to give it all. Right now what happens, students think 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and in those hours also they are distracted. They are preparing, but simultaneously they are talking on call, using mobile,
yeah,
thinking
yes,
about cricket match, thinking about Donald Trump news, see what is going to happen. So they get so much distraction that effective hours is very less. It is
yeah.
lesser than 3 hours. So that also is one interesting thing that you should keep in your mind. Let us talk about test series. How are your marks in test series when you started? And
So,
did it increase or stayed same? What was going on?
from at the starting, for the most of the time, it stayed same. After the short notes and revision, for every revision, my marks kept on increasing like that. For the full length tests, in the end, no, every time like I got only 50, 55 like that only. And
Hmm.
in the final exam, I got 65. But in all the FLTs, only one time I think I crossed 60. All other times I only in 55 like that only.
Okay, so was it demotivating for you? Because
Uh,
many students who are not able to cross 60 feels very demotivated.
So these questions are tougher than the actual gate. So I felt like maybe 50 also good score only, so that maybe I think I can score better in the gate exam, because in every FLT you are covering all the concepts. So in gate it's not like that, because you are giving FLT so that we can cover all the concepts and remember all the concepts. But in gate exam, it's like they are kept only asking from few topics
Hmm.
frequently. So
Hmm.
if I'm strong in that, I can score better. Even if in FLT I can't cross 60.
Yes, yes, very correct mindset you have. But still, students look at the topper. The topper is getting 80, 85, 90. I am
Yes, sir.
getting 55. So how you used to manage that? How
So
you used to look at that data?
yeah, actually, I also felt like that too, sir. Because when I saw the marks of the topper, like getting 96, I'm getting
Hmm.
55 like that. So maybe I thought like he was preparing from way back so that he can get quite well. But I started doing my revision only, sir. I not comparing with them, just for watching like who get how marks, like average score. Every time
Hmm.
I'm above the average only, so I
Hmm.
felt good only. So I started doing my work.
Yes. So basically, you mainly focused on your own journey. You
Yes.
looked at those datas and realized that everyone has their different journey, right? Topper may be
Yeah.
having a lot of multiple attempts at that point of time. So this actually is a very good thing if you implement this. You look at the data and everything, but you focus on your journey. When you started, what was your preparation level, and just try to improve test by test. So in your case, as you said, marks improve test by test by doing the revision. So what
Yes,
else
sir.
you used to do between the test? How you used to analyze your test series attempt?
So for all the tests, I kept a note, sir, like which question in which topic I'm doing the mistake, so that I can revise that subject more and the topic more, so that I won't get it wrong next time. So like that, I kept a notes for all the mistakes. That's why I'm
Okay.
not able to repeat that mistake again, so that I'm getting that mark.
Hmm. Understood. Got it. Yukesh, in the end of the discussion, what do you think are some qualities that a GATE aspirant must have for success in GATE?
So everyone has their own distractions, but you have to keep move on forward, like hard work and stay focused on the goal. Remember what we have, why we have started this, so that we can keep focused on that, so that we can get good marks. Hard work is important, and consistency, only these two.
Hmm. Understood. Congratulations, Yukesh, once
Thank you, sir.
again for your success in GATE. I'm sure this interaction will help many students. Some of the tips that you have mentioned are extremely helpful. And I wish you all the best for your future journey.
Thank you, sir.